next step is going to be finishing the cuffs. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the sleeve to where it's right side out. Then I'm going to make a very small fold on the very end. And I'm going to sew that fold all the way around that bottom part of the sleeve. Now you will bring the sleeve back to where it's wrong side out. And you're going to fold this cuff up to where it goes over this part that has where you connected the sleeve to the cuff. Let me just say there's lots of ways to make a cuff, okay? This isn't the only way to make a cuff. But this is the way I have decided I prefer making them. So as I fold that over, I want to make sure that it's about the same and that it's covering up the stitching that I had done for attaching the cuff to the sleeve. Once I've got that in place, I'm going to pin this down. And now comes the hard part. You have a very tiny area that you can see. You have needles poking through, and you have a lot of fabric that you're dealing with. So you're going to lay this down over here, trying not to hurt yourself. See, I'm just hurting myself. And you are going to sew on the cuff section, not the gathered sleeve section. So you're going to have to put yourself down carefully. Make sure you're not on extra pieces of fabric. And sew right along that cuff section. You're going to have to go super slow and make sure at all times that you are not going over fabric that you don't want to go over. If you can follow the line of that cuff while staying on to the right side of that line, then it'll look really nice. Turn it a little bit. And this is the one case where I would say you can go ahead and take out the needles, but you can also run over them. This is where I would make an exception. Carefully pulling it around. Go backwards and forwards when you get to the end, or where you started. Trim off your little extra pieces. Going to take a picture right now of what that looks like from this side. What it looks like from the outside. Some people put trim on their cuffs, and I tend to wear my Atikłuq so much that the trim on the cuffs gets really nasty looking really quickly. So I prefer not putting any trim on the cuffs. Sometimes if I have a really fancy one that I know I'm only going to wear occasionally, I will go ahead and put trim on